Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of Let's Play Pokemon Y on the 3DS. In the last part we got through Route 5, I want to say. But yeah, we got through Route 5 and now we're in a new town. I think it's called, hold on, let's have a double check of this. Shabanu... Shabonai, whatever. Here's a castle. We're going in the castle. There's a castle in Pokemon. Oh, okay. Oh, it's our friend. Friend number 5 or whatever. Yeah. Okay, this castle is a manor house. Bit run down, okay. Right, see the interesting thing, yeah, whatever, Mega Evolution, not interested. But the whole thing with castles being in a Pokemon game is that implies like that Pokemon or the world of Pokemon has the same history as us. Although this guy is saying, did he say Route 7? Wasn't paying attention. But, oh, I guess we gotta go there. But it's just interesting, so like, even though this whole world has Pokemon, and I would assume has always had Pokemon, I don't know if there was some point when they didn't, because there's a lot of talk of ancient Pokemon. So I'd assume that means that like Pokemon have been around for like longer than humans in this world, in the same way that dinosaurs came before human, that sort of jazz. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, I don't want to talk. I didn't mean to come this way. No, this isn't. I don't care about your berry field. That's no, I don't care. No, go away. No, you can't just repeat the question. No. Just no, I don't, I have no interest in your berries. I took a wrong turn and now here we are in this infinite loop of berry. Like, I don't want to take your berry. See, back in the day, in the older Pokemon games, it would have been like yes or no. If you said yes, it would have been like, terrific, you're the best. If you said no, like, oh man, and then you could just walk away. But nope, you stumbled across something you didn't mean to, and now you gotta do it. There's no messing around here. Alright, I guess I better say yes. I was hoping that eventually he would just say fine, and then just set you alight or something, I don't know. Oh great, yeah. Oh great. I don't care. I don't know. Oh, it's a tutorial. Yep, fine. Thank you for the berries. You have forced these berries upon my person. Again, I had no choice here. I had no choice. This guy with mutton chops just came... No, not mutton chops, sideburns? Wait, hold on, what's the difference between mutton chops and sideburns? I think mutton chop is just a type of sideburn? Maybe, that sounds right. But either way, this guy's got sideburns. I think they're sideburns. That's all I can look at the moment. All this other stuff is, I just don't care. I don't care if you live in a house. I would assume this. Okay, let's never go there again. There was a sign for Route 7, I got all excited. But no, back to my original point. It's just interesting that, oh, Route 7, no, Route 7 this way. Whatever. It's just interesting that there's castles, is all. So that means that there was like a medieval time, and at that time there was Pokemon, but there was also, it was medieval time, so it was the plague, whatever. It's weird. It's sleeping so soundly, the end of the world wouldn't wake it. Yeah, use the Pokeflute. I don't. Yeah, I don't have one. You don't have one. Don't ask what a Pokeflute is. Just don't do it. Remember in... I'm reminiscing a lot here, but to be fair, this is throwing a lot of old stuff at us. But do you remember in the older Gen 1, where it's like, there's some weird sleeping Pokemon, so you're like, okay, I'll come back later. And then you do some more investigating by yourself, by the way. You just kind of do it alone and using your own brain. And you go and investigate some more and you see some different things, and then you're like, oh, after saving this guy from the wait, hold on, where do you get the Pokeflute? I think it's from saving Mr. Fuji. It's been too long. But you save Mr. Fuji and it's like, here's a Pokeflute. It can wake sleeping Pokemon. And you're like, you put it together in your head. You're like, there's an area I want to go to, and I can't because of a fat, lazy prick. And now I've just done something else by exploring, and I've now got the thing. Remember that? Yeah, that sort of thinking. That sort of like not holding your hand, but also not being too confusing. That just went. Like, I think even in the second gen, there wasn't as much of it. It was only the first gen where it was like, just explore this general area, go to different towns, see what you can find, and then eventually you'll piece it all together. I think straight away they were like, well, no, that's not worth doing. So now we've got Pokemon Y, and you know, this is my point, but we got this game, the 6th gen, where it's literally the same puzzle, which first of all, lazy. I have to say it, I think that's a little lazy. Because it's literally the same puzzle. Some people would say, oh, it's a homage to the first gen, and that's really cool. And I guess it is. But if the first gen wasn't so forced in our face here, I would have a little bit easier time swallowing it. But this is literally the same puzzle. It's the same Pokemon. It's the same solution, and it's just like you didn't. A little bit more, just a little twist on it would have been nice. Just a little kind of twist. I don't know why I'm off in this complaining mood. There's really no need for it. But I just kind of think like some people might see, oh, that's a Snorlax, it's in 3D. Yeah, it's really cool to see a Snorlax in 3D. That's cool. But it's just, I still think it's kind of lazy. I still think there's more they could have done. But like, there should have been some twist. Like a Snorlax herd. How about that? Snorlax herd. In this game, there's a whole thing where you fight herds of Pokemon, which we haven't seen yet. But, you know, I will show that off at some point, hopefully. But yeah, there is a whole thing where you fight like 6 Pokemon at once. Why not do something like that? Why not just have it so it's a stupid amount of Snorlax, and you gotta blow your Poké Fluid, then there's just like a stampede of Snorlax. That'd be interesting. Although I guess Snorlax are just naturally lonely Pokemon. I shouldn't have said lonely, I should have said like, you know, a nice version of lonely. It doesn't have to be loneliness, he's always asleep. You're not lonely in your dreams, and that's philosophy, I think, in a very big way. Alright, well that's our first look at whatever that Pokemon's called. You know, I called it King Alps, but yeah, there he is, little fella. And I can't remember what this Pokemon evolves into. I can't for the life of me. I hope it's really cool. I think I remember liking it. I think. But no time for that. Fearpun's evolving. I have no idea what into. It's just one of those mysteries, but we just have to wait for this underwhelming music to finish. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yay! No one can possibly get excited by this. There's no tension here. I've already made my point about the evolution music, but it's just, there's no tension in any of it. There's no excitement. Kids today, let me tell you. Right, listen, thanks for the battle. I'm just gonna go fight your twin. Literally the same, it's the same model. Why do I travel? Why do I battle? Allow me to demonstrate. Alright, cool. Yep, and there's the same. She's a tourist apparently, I wasn't aware. But I like this route though. We're currently on Route 6 and I guess we're going to Route 7, so then we can go to this mansion, so then we can get a Poké Flute, so then we can go wake up Snorlax, so then we can go to the next town, so then we can go to the gym, so then we can get all the badges, and so we can beat the Elite Four, and so we become the champion, and so we can beat the game. But this is our first step here. We got to go down this route. And I really like the use of shadow here. Again, I don't want to break this down artistically because I'm not an artist, but you know, when I see something and I like the look of it, I can say that looks good, right? So I think this is like the first proper use of 3D. Like this is something that would not look as good in 2D, because up to this point a lot of it has just been, they could have done it in 2D, it just so happens that it's in 3D. Like the 3D hasn't really added too much personally, I would say, up to this point. In terms of just the area we're exploring, the area of not France, like, I think hasn't added much. But all these shadows, like actually having this shadowy area, I think does add a lot. Because in the last part I was having frame rate issues with the capture. But you may have noticed that there are just frame rate issues with the game in general. And you may think maybe it's the capture or whatever, but it's not. There are just frame rate issues here. Not severe ones, but basically the main ones that really stand out is, we're going to see them in a bit because it's in the battles. Because in a battle we got these two character models here, and then... Is it going to show it? I can't remember when it shows it. Basically, when it's a camera like this, it's fine. I think with most moves it's fine. There's probably some moves that cause some frame rate drops, but I couldn't tell you which ones. But anyway, some point during the battle it'll show this cross where it shows both Pokemon at the same time, and the frame rate just drops. It just drops. And, I mean, I know why. I guess they're just rendering it twice, but that seems to be really counterproductive. Surely there's a way to have a camera looking at your Pokemon and looking at their Pokemon and not have to render them twice, causing frame rate issues. Like, surely, right? I played Pokemon Stadium. The Pokemon Stadium also had that camera where it was two Pokemon on screen at the same time. I don't remember my N64 melting because of it, but apparently Pokemon Y couldn't handle it. I don't want to complain too much about this because I'm not a programmer, so there's probably an explanation for it and something that's very reasonable, or something that makes sense. If the people who made this game explained it, you'd be like, oh, okay, I can see why you made that decision. But I don't know. The entrance fee will be found. Oh, that's too much. I don't honestly care. Oh, it's a palace, right? This is how the rich get richer. Oh snap! Pokemon just got her satirical. I mean, she paid it anyway, I suppose. Oh, we actually do have to pay it. Well, what's the point in that? So what would have happened there if I spent all my money on potions? If somebody was like, right, I'm going to be smart, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Mart, I'm going to stock up, and I'm not going to get caught unawares. If it's just like, no, you don't have the money, then what would you do? Like, that's what I always kind of thought with Pokemon money. Can you get to the point where you have no money and then you're just screwed? Because what? How do you get money? You get money by beating trainers and gym leaders. But is there like any other way of doing it? Like you can gamble and get money that way. But if you were just in a position like this where you had fought every single trainer and then you spent all your money on potions and then you used all your potions so you couldn't resell them, would you be able to actually access this? But because I'm assuming there's a way of doing it, but I couldn't tell you. I can tell you. I think you can break your game by doing that, but it's something I haven't personally tried, and I'm sure they implemented a failsafe because I'm sure whoever tested this game or whoever made this game would have raised it saying, hey, you can break your save data by just being reckless with money. Or maybe that's just satire. Not satire, I just love that word so much. Maybe they were just making you think. Making you think like, hey kids, don't blow all your money or in life you're just gonna get stuck and you're gonna starve because you can't afford food. Maybe not quite that dark, but yeah, so we're inside this palace, but again, it's quite interesting, and I think this is something that's kind of new to this gen, where we had a castle before, and now we have this palace, and it's very much looking at the history of this region and the Pokemon, and just Pokemon in general. I feel like I'm in a dream, don't we all? Whenever I'm playing Pokemon, I always feel like I'm in a dream. Oh, you don't have much hair. When the king of the Kalos region thought about Pokemon. Oh, I wonder what he did. The glorious past. Yeah, this is really interesting. This is very direct. Because all Pokemon games have had hints at the past and what has happened before. But now we have this very direct, here's a palace, talking about the king! The king of the Pokemon land! And I guess we now have confirmation that... Hold on, you have a hat. I have some regrets. I thought he was cool, he had a hat, he was wearing it the incorrect way, which to me is the correct way, and then he just... Geez, wait, hold on. Too much is happening. First, okay, terrible pun. I kind of respect it and resent it at the same time. And what the hell is this? There's a portrait of someone on the wall. Perhaps it's the king who built the palace. He doesn't look like a king. It looks like Shakespeare in drag, if I was gonna guess. Okay, the statue of Bishop General. A general? See, I mentioned before about, oh, it's interesting about the history in the castle, and what is the history of the place? And I kind of forgot how much they lay on you in this place. I knew there was some of this here, but it's like, wow, there were general Pokemon. As in general of an army, not just, hey, there's some general Pokemon. It said that the king of ancient times would use Pokemon as sentries. I bet they use Pokemon with insomnia abilities since they never have to sleep. Well then. A formidable bed that was used by ancient kings. Only a single though. I mean, I guess he didn't have a wife, or if he had a queen, he didn't really stay with her. They had a separate relationship, maybe an open relationship, or maybe he was just a dick and took all the covers and was like, you sleep on the floor. It was a different time. Women were seen differently, but we've moved on. But yeah, single bed is the one pillow on that bed that I have a problem with. You can't just have one pillow if you're a king. Even I have a double bed. I mean, it's not a queen bed. It's called a king bed for a reason. A king has a king bed. Right. Long ago, the king and his Pokemon would enjoy their meals at this table. I didn't need to call. Right. I have to say, all this stuff is in really good condition, considering it's meant to be ancient kings and old-timey stuff. And a Marill! Oh. Oh, so cute. He's just, look at him. He's waddling and running. Kid, I may have to take this from you. Slow down, Marill. I'm too tired to play. Yeah. Brave little guy. Bloody fairy type. Oh, hold on. Have I looped? Oh, no. No. I was going to say, I think I've looped around, but no, that's just the same picture. I wonder if Pokemon slept in this bed. I don't know. It's a good question. He's asking the right questions. Like, do Pokemon sleep in beds? Or was there a time when they did? I don't have the answer, but it's food for thought, isn't it? Food for thought. I don't know where I'm going. A little bit lost here. Because I think I'm meant to go to the balcony. That guy was raving about the balcony. Hold on, can I use my... No. Can't use my roller skates. That's confirmed. But I have a feeling that I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Why does it keep bothering me to connect to the internet? Go away! I don't want to connect to the internet. Hold on, I'm going to have to... Can I go on this? I'm going to have to bring this up. Because I think... No, that doesn't work. Hold on. Yeah, because it's just going to bother me with this crap. Oh, I don't even care about any of that. Let's just bring up the whatever that is. Oh, no, I can't. Can I not change this? Because if it's just going to spam me, then that's just horrible design. Don't you hate that in modern gaming? I apologise for being in a complaining mood, but I like to vent, you know? Oh, hold on, this is cool. But I like to vent. Why is modern gaming like it forces you to have the internet? It can't just say, here are some internet features, you can't use them, but if you want to, they're there. It has to be, use them. Use them. Use them. You're not using them. You're not using them. And it's sad that Nintendo are even at that point, where it's going to spam you with internet crap, even though you don't care. I don't care. Even the berries, there was berry spam. Berry spam. What a stupid sentence. But it's what I have to say. Okay, I believe we're looking for the guy with the poker flute, which I think is in the back. So we got to find a way to get to the garden, which looks like here. Which I think was at the very, very beginning. That's a pretty cool statue. Can't even be mad at that. Why would I be mad? Why am I mad? I'll have a look in back. I think she means the back, but okay, cool. Alright, that's a really cool statue. Legendary from Pokemon White. Although I didn't need to tell you guys that, right? Oh, businessman. Hold on, is this a businessman that's getting facing forward? Yes, he is a businessman. He's just rambling on about the garden, though. He doesn't seem to be very focused. Right, there's a few items you can get here in these mazes, but... You know... screw it. It's not really that interesting. We're looking for... you look like people. Hold on, here we go. Chaos region, you may have been in contact with another. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Both from the Yuva region. Yuvan, I can't speak. But no, I think I do really like this place. It's not there's no intimidating stuff about it. Which might be the wrong word. I don't think I'm thinking of intimidating, but usually when you have an area like this in Pokemon, it would be like a graveyard. You know, it would be something that kind of is, you would find Pokemon there or whatever, but this is kind of a place where it's literally, you have to go there as part of the story, but you're just exploring and checking stuff out. There's no, like, there's no Pokemon here, you're just learning about the lore of Pokemon, and it's stuff that's never been, like, revealed or talked about before, so I think it's pretty interesting, but at the same time, it's weird. It's like, there's a Snorlax, go get Pokeflute, just mess around in a mansion. Like, this is a museum, but you actually have to treat it like a museum. You wouldn't think that, would you? Oh no. Oh, I think I remember this. It's just the Farfetch'd puzzle, again. Yeah, sure, I'll rescue the dog. Okay, the path over there leads to a dead end. Fantastic idea. Yeah, go stand over there. Yeah, or there, I don't care. Okay. I think we can somehow solve this puzzle. Somehow, so we're gonna... No, no, no. No, go to the right. No, no, don't go to the left, go to the right. Okay, see, if I go from this way... No, okay. See, the dog is facing that way, but it's not going that way. You know what? You stand here. You stand. Do the stand here. Yeah, sure. Because apparently she can only go in 2 spots, which is a little odd. Well, hold on. Okay, go upwards. No, don't go that way. Know what I think? Yeah, what do you think? This is a puzzle. Well then. Alright. Alright, wait by the entrance then. If that's your brilliant idea, I was just trying to solve the puzzle myself. You didn't have to bloody tell me the solution. And in fact, you said that you can wait by the entrance. You said you could either go there on the left or there on the right. So suddenly it's like, whoa, actually, maybe the maybe over there is the best place for me. It's like, I was doing it. And now the dog just senses that she's standing there. Stop telling me what to do! It's not a puzzle then, is it? It's not a puzzle! Back in my day, we used to play video games and we used to think, damn it! We used to have to use our heads! I can't believe she just tells me there. No, no, stand! Stand here. Oh no, now she can only stand over here. This is stupid. Give me my Farfetch, that's what I say. That's what I say. Because for some reason when you go up to here, I guess the dog's going to go in the dead end. Like it can just sense that the girl's over there. Oh yeah, we did it! Wait! Well, that was bollocks. Oh, I am amazing. Even though it was all you that did it. And your lies to make yourself the hero, even though you're saying I'm the hero. Yes, I'm the two wonder fruit. Yep, just hand it over. Just hand it over. We know what I know what you want. I have to go to the balcony. I was just there. Oh, I hate to be a trainer like that. Do we have to do the firework display? Do we? This is such like hand holding. And you know, I've already talked about it in this game, you know, that smooth experience and how overall it's a good thing. But this section of the game, there's no Pokemon, there's no battles, there's no threats, you're just messing around a mansion, you do a puzzle, but you're told the solution, and now we're gonna go see a firework display. Only like someone who's 6 could enjoy this, and that makes me feel sad. Because I'm at least twice that age. I'm like an adult playing this game. What does that make me? And they're dumbing this down for kids. But I'm still playing. I still want to enjoy Pokemon Y. Do I have to enter the competitive scene for it to be serious? I don't want to be too completely serious, but I don't want to do like a dog puzzle and be told the solution. Alright, well this has been horrific. Let's end this off with a dazzling firework display. Oh, here's some nice music. You know, I've never watched fireworks alone with a boy before. I don't need this. I don't need this. What did they do to my Pokemon game? Oh, remember in the second gen when you watch fireworks with a girl and she's all like, tee hee, remember when we caught that dog together? No, of course you don't! Oh well. If this is their best application of 3D, then we're all doomed. We're all just doomed. Like, we didn't need to see this, did we? Pokemon has died. Bye-bye, Pokemon. Yeah, I'm speechless too. Wow. That was amazing. I'll keep this memory in an album in my heart. Oh, what a load of sappy bother. Wonderful fireworks. Yeah, I guess. Just give me the thing. Give me. I didn't forget. No one forgot. Was I meant to be so mesmerized by the fireworks? It's like, oh, I don't remember what I'm doing. The Poke Flute, what's that? I'm just so entranced by the magical 3D graphics that this game provides. Cutscenes in Pokemon Black and Black 2 are better than this. Right, we got the Poke Flute. We did it. Go team us. Listen well, you two. Always return what you borrow. Oh, do one. Why don't you just undo one of the buttons and live like a human being? You. Yeah, okay. Well, that's that done. Don't care. Don't care. This is not. We've wasted enough time. Yeah, again, like I said, we've wasted enough time. Don't give me Protect. Are we only getting Protect as a TM as part of the story because of how useful it is during, like, tournaments and competitive battling? That has to be the only reason, right? That has to be it. Well, either way, I'm going to end with the part. So this has been a waste of time. Well, it hasn't been a waste of time. We've progressed. We've learned more about the lore of Pokemon and the history. But at the same time, we've learned that... Ugh. I just want to play Pokemon. I don't want to do this. I don't know what we just did. But it wasn't Pokemon. So anyway, I've been HonestTom23. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come back for more Pokemon Y, where we're going to play some Pokemon proper stuff next time. No promises.